My fiancée thought I didn't know about her secret profile where she met rich men. I created a fake account and booked a date. When she walked into the hotel room expecting a client, she found me and her parents sitting on the bed waiting for an explanation. I, 31 male, proposed to my fiancée 28, 6 months ago. We'd been together for 3 years. She said yes, cried happy tears, posted it all over social media. I thought we were building something real. 2 weeks ago, I was using her laptop to print something for work. Mine was dead. She was in the shower, no big deal. Printer wasn't responding, so I checked the print queue. That's when I saw it. A PDF receipt from a website called Elite Arrangements. Clicked it without thinking. My fiancée's profile, professional photos I'd never seen. A bio describing her as sophisticated, available for upscale companionship. Rates listed, $800 for dinner dates, $2,500 for overnight arrangements. I sat there staring at the screen for maybe 10 minutes, just processing. The receipt was for a premium membership renewal. $299 a month. She'd been paying for this for over a year. Since before we got engaged. Checked the browser history. She'd been logging in regularly, had messages from various users, arrangements scheduled. The most recent was set for 3 days from now. I felt sick. Not angry yet, just hollow. Took screenshots of everything. The profile, the messages, the receipt, her scheduled dates. Emailed them all to myself. Cleared the browser history back to how it was. When she came out of the shower, I acted normal. Asked about her day. Kissed her goodnight. She had no idea. Spent the next 2 days digging. Created a burner email, made a fake profile on the site. Took me about $500 in membership fees and verification charges, but I got access. Found her profile, read through her reviews. Yes, reviews. Men rating their experiences with her. The comments made me want to throw up. But I kept reading, kept documenting, building my case. Then I did something that felt insane but also necessary. I booked her. Used my fake profile. Requested a dinner date followed by private time at a hotel. Offered $3,000. Specified this Friday night, 2 days before our scheduled engagement party that her parents were throwing for us. She accepted within an hour. The confirmation message was professional, detached. She sent me the hotel name and room number, said she was looking forward to meeting me. I had 3 days to plan, called her dad. We've always gotten along well. Asked if he and her mother could meet me Thursday evening for coffee. Said I had something important to discuss about the wedding. He sounded excited. Of course, we'd love to help with planning. Yeah, not exactly wedding planning. Booked the hotel room she'd specified for Friday night. Checked in early. Waited. Update 1. The confrontation Thursday evening. I met her parents at the coffee shop. They showed up smiling, ready to talk centerpieces and seating charts. Thanks for meeting me, I said. This isn't about wedding planning. I need to show you something, and I need you to trust me tomorrow night. Her mother's smile faded. What's wrong? I pulled out my phone, showed them the screenshots, her profile, the messages, the reviews. Her father's face went from confused to red to pale. Her mother started crying. When did you find this? Her father asked, voice shaking. Last week. I've spent the past few days verifying everything. It's real. She's been doing this for over a year. Does she know you know? No, and tomorrow night I'm going to confront her, but I need you both there. Why? Her mother whispered. Because she's going to deny it. She's going to lie, manipulate, try to flip this on me. I need witnesses who love her but can't ignore evidence. They agreed. Both looked devastated but determined. Friday night, 7 p.m. I'm in the hotel room with her parents. We'd gotten there at 6:30, plenty of time before her scheduled 7:30 appointment. Her mother kept pacing. Her father sat rigid in the desk chair. I sat on the edge of the bed, phone in hand, ready to record. 7:28 p.m. Knock at the door. I opened it. My fiancée stood there in a tight black dress, heels, full makeup, hair and nails done. She looked beautiful and completely unfamiliar. Hi, she started, then froze. Saw me, then her parents behind me. The color drained from her face. What is this? Come in, I said calmly. We need to talk. I don't understand. What are you doing here? Mom, Dad. She was still in the doorway, calculating. I could see her brain working, trying to figure out an angle. You're here for an appointment, I said. With user High Roller Mike, that's me. I booked you. I don't know what you're talking about. Really? Because I have your confirmation message, your profile, your rates. Should I read some of your reviews out loud? I have them saved. She looked at her parents. This is insane. I don't know what he's talking about. Her father stood up. Stop. Just stop. We've seen everything. The profile, the messages, all of it. He's lying. He probably made fake accounts to frame me. With your photos? Her mother asked quietly. With detailed reviews going back months? My fiancé's expression changed. Less shock, more calculation. You went through my computer. You left it open. I saw a receipt. So you spied on me, invaded my privacy, and now you're ambushing me with my parents? Her voice was rising, getting defensive. This is emotional abuse. I actually laughed. I'm abusing you? You've been meeting strangers for money while planning our wedding. I was doing research. For my blog, I'm writing about modern dating culture. Her father shook his head. You charged men $2,500. That's not research. I needed authentic experiences. I was going to expose these men. The lies were getting more desperate. I pulled out my phone. Your last review was posted 3 days ago. Guy named Theodore R. said, and I quote, worth every penny. Sweet, attentive, and discreet. Already booked another date. Those are fake. You replied to him, thanked him for the review, said you were looking forward to next time. She started crying. Real tears now, not the manipulative kind. You don't understand the pressure I'm under. Your salary is fine, but I have standards. I deserve nice things. There it was, the real reason. So you've been escorting because I don't make enough money? I didn't want to have to do this, but wedding costs, the dress I wanted, the honeymoon expectations. I told you we could do a simpler wedding. You insisted on the expensive venue. Because I deserve it, I'm supposed to just settle for some budget wedding? Her mother gasped. We're paying for the venue. Well, I wanted contributions for other things. The dress is $6,000. The honeymoon should be Bora Bora, not some cheap beach. Her father looked like he'd been slapped. So you decided to sell yourself? Don't say it like that. It's my body, my choice. You're all being so judgmental. You're engaged, her mother shouted. You were sleeping with other men while wearing his ring. It wasn't personal. It was transactional. It doesn't mean anything. I just stared at her. Did you actually just say that? That sleeping with other men for money doesn't count because it's transactional? Yes. God, you're all so closed-minded. I need you to leave, I said quietly. What? Get out. We're done. The engagement is off. You can't just... I absolutely can. You've been cheating on me. For money. For over a year. We're done. This is because you're insecure. You can't handle that I'm desirable. Her father grabbed her arm. Enough. Let's go. No, Dad, you don't understand. He's being controlling. This is financial abuse. He won't let me make my own money. You have a job, I said. A good one. You make $65K a year. This isn't about need. That's barely anything. It's more than most people make, and combined with my salary we're comfortable, but it's not enough for you. Nothing is. She looked at her parents. Are you going to let him talk to me like this? Her mother was crying. How could you do this? How could you lie to us, to him? We raised you better. Oh, please. You raised me to marry well and look pretty. Well, guess what? I found a way to profit from that while I still can. The entitlement was breathtaking. Her father looked broken. We're leaving. You're coming with us. We need to discuss this as a family. I'm not going anywhere. I'm an adult. Then act like one, he snapped. You've destroyed your relationship, humiliated yourself, and you're still standing here making excuses. They left, all three of them. I could hear her yelling in the hallway about how I'd trapped her and set her up. I sat alone in that hotel room for another hour, just processing. Then I packed up, checked out, and went home to our apartment. Started boxing her stuff. Update 2. The fallout. The engagement party was supposed to be Sunday. Saturday morning, her father called me. We've canceled everything. Told the venue there was a family emergency. Most people don't know yet what really happened. Thank you. I need to know. Are you going to tell people? Because she's already spinning a story. What story? That you called off the wedding because you're controlling. That you isolated her from friends. That you tracked her phone and went through her emails. Of course she was. I have proof. Screenshots, messages, her profile. I don't want to humiliate her publicly, but I'm not taking the blame for this. I understand. Her mother and I were devastated. We thought we raised her better. The entitlement, the lies. I don't recognize my own daughter. I'm sorry you're going through this. We're sorry you are. You deserve better. He hung up. I kept packing. She showed up that afternoon with her best friend. Didn't knock, just used her key. You can't just kick me out, she announced. I live here. Your name's not on the lease. You moved in with me, and now you're moving out. This is illegal. I have tenant rights. I pulled out a printed document. Talked to a lawyer this morning. You've been here less than a year, you don't pay rent, and you've committed infidelity. You have no tenant rights in this situation. You have 30 days to retrieve your belongings. Her friend jumped in. You're really gonna throw her out over one mistake? One mistake that lasted over a year, that she charged money for, that she defended as her right to her parents. She was trying to build financial independence. By sleeping with strangers? Sex work is real work. I agree. But you don't get to be a sex worker and be engaged to someone who has no idea. That's called lying. My ex started crying again. I loved you. I was going to marry you. While meeting other men for $2,500 a night. That was just business. Then you should have told me. Been honest. We could have discussed it. You would have said no. Exactly. Which is why you lied. Because you knew I wouldn't accept it. So you chose to deceive me, keep me as your stable option while you made money on the side. It wasn't like that. Then what was it like? Explain it to me. Make it make sense. She couldn't. Just kept crying and saying I didn't understand. Her friend tried a different approach. Look, she made a mistake. But she's sorry. She wants to work it out. She's not sorry. She's sorry she got caught. There's a difference. You're being so cold. I'm being realistic. She's had 3 days to apologize, take responsibility, show any remorse. Instead, she's lied, blamed me, and accused me of abuse. That's who she is. They left eventually. Took some of her clothes. Her friend gave me dirty looks the whole time. Sunday, the day of the canceled engagement party, my phone started blowing up. Her version of events had gone wide. Mutual friends texting, "Dude, what happened?" She says you called it off out of nowhere. She's saying you were controlling and jealous. Did you really go through her phone? I responded to a few with the same message. She's lying. I have proof. If she wants to tell people what really happened, she knows where to find me. Then her mother called. She's telling everyone you're abusive. We tried to stop her, but she won't listen. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. We're gonna tell people the truth. Our friends, our family. We won't let her destroy your reputation. I appreciate that, but be prepared. She's going to be furious. She already is. Furious we took your side. We're not taking sides. We're acknowledging reality. Monday, things escalated. She'd posted on social media. Vague but pointed. When someone shows you their true colors, believe them. Sometimes the person you think you know is actually a stranger. Grateful for real friends who see through manipulation. Comments flooded in. Supportive messages. People asking what happened. She was eating up the attention. Her best friend posted too. Standing by my girl through her darkest hour. Abusers come in all forms. Trust your gut. I didn't respond, didn't engage. Just kept documenting everything in case I needed it. Tuesday, a message from an unknown number. You're going to regret destroying her reputation. We know where you work. Screenshot. Sent to the lawyer. He advised filing a police report if it continued. Wednesday, her stuff was finally all packed. Her father came to pick it up. Looked exhausted. She's moved back home temporarily. Her mother and I are trying to get her into therapy, but she refuses, says we're all against her. I'm sorry. Stop apologizing. You didn't do this. She did. He paused. Can I ask you something? Sure. The hotel confrontation, was it too harsh? Her mother keeps questioning if we ambushed her. Would she have told the truth any other way? No. No, she wouldn't have. Then it wasn't too harsh, it was necessary. She was living a double life. Someone had to pull the curtain back. He nodded slowly. Thank you for showing us who she really is before you married her. Better now than after. He left with the last of her boxes. I changed the locks that night. Update 3. Final. It's been 5 weeks since the hotel room confrontation. Time for the final update because this story needs an ending. The social media thing got worse before it got better. My ex kept posting cryptic messages about narcissistic abuse and gaslighting. Her friend group rallied around her. Some of my friends started questioning me. I finally posted once. Just once. I've stayed quiet while false accusations have been made about my character. I won't post details because that would be cruel. But I have evidence of infidelity, deception, and lies that lasted over a year. I ended my engagement because I refused to marry someone who betrayed my trust repeatedly. That's not abuse. That's self-respect. Kept it vague, didn't mention the escort thing, didn't humiliate her publicly. The response was mixed. Some people got it, others doubled down on supporting her. Her parents, though, they came through. Her father made calls to family members. Explained what really happened, not the escort details, just that she'd been unfaithful, lied about it, and refused to take responsibility. Word spread. Her narrative started crumbling. People started asking questions she couldn't answer. 2 weeks ago, she tried one last play. Sent me a long email. Subject, I'm sorry. The email was 8 paragraphs. Talked about how she'd been confused and overwhelmed by wedding pressure. Said she never meant to hurt me. Claimed she'd ended her profile and was getting help. Then the last paragraph. I think we can work through this if you're willing to forgive me. I still love you. I want to marry you. Can we talk? I forwarded it to my lawyer. He replied, don't respond. She's building a paper trail for potential legal action or trying to get you to say something she can use against you. So I didn't respond. Just archived it. Last week I heard through mutual friends that she'd started dating someone new. Some guy with money. Already posting photos together. Already talking about how he treats me the way I deserve. Good for her, I guess. She found someone who can afford her standards. Her parents called to apologize for her behavior. Again, I told them to stop apologizing for her choices. The weirdest part? The relief I feel. Yeah, it sucked. Yeah, I wasted 3 years and a ring, but I'm not married to her, don't have kids with her, didn't buy a house together. I dodged a tactical nuke. My apartment feels different now, lighter. I rearranged everything, got new furniture, repainted the bedroom, made it mine, started therapy too. Not because I'm destroyed, but because I want to understand how I missed the signs. What made me ignore red flags? How to trust better next time. The therapist asked if I regretted the hotel confrontation. If I thought it was too dramatic. No, I said. She would have lied to my face otherwise. Would have gaslit me into thinking I was crazy. She needed to be caught in the act, with witnesses, with no escape route. Do you feel guilty? About what? Involving her parents. The public humiliation. I didn't humiliate her publicly. I confronted her privately with people who loved her and needed to know the truth. She's the one who took it public with her lies. That's a healthy perspective, is it? I don't know. Some days I feel fine, other days I'm angry. Angry at the time wasted, the money spent on a ring, the dreams of a future that was built on lies. But mostly I feel lucky. Lucky I found out before the wedding, before we had joint accounts and mortgages and kids. Before I was legally tied to someone who saw me as a backup plan. The engagement ring is sitting in my closet. Can't return it. Custom designed, non-refundable. Thought about pawning it, but that feels sad. Maybe I'll have the stone reset into something else someday. Or maybe I'll just keep it as an expensive reminder to trust my gut. People keep asking if I'll date again, if I'm ready, if I'm over her. Honestly, I'm over the version of her I thought I knew. The real her. The one who could lie for a year, charge men thousands of dollars while planning our wedding, then blame me for controlling her when caught. I was never dating her. I was dating a performance. So yeah, I'm over someone who never actually existed. Moving forward now, slowly, carefully, but forward. Last thing, someone asked if I have any advice for people who might be in similar situations. Here's what I learned. If something feels off, it probably is. If you find evidence of betrayal, don't confront immediately. Document everything first. If someone makes you feel crazy for having legitimate concerns, you're probably being gaslit. And if you catch them red-handed and they still lie, they're not worth saving. Also, involve people who matter. Witnesses. Support systems. Don't try to handle it alone. I needed her parents there because she would have twisted everything otherwise. That's it. That's my story. Guy gets engaged, finds out fiancée is secretly escorting, sets up confrontation with her parents, ends engagement, deals with fallout, moves on. Not a Hollywood ending, just a realistic one. I'm good now, really. Single, living alone, working on myself. Some days are harder than others. But I'm not marrying someone who saw me as a safety net while she profited off other men. That's worth celebrating. More great content is coming. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out.